joining me on my Patreon page. I'm going to pick up where I left off on my social media pages, bringing through a love reading that is on the cards today for us all. So the two cards that I've picked were the soulmate connection and the magic card. So this is very positive news around the healing of a relationship or the embarkment and beginning of a brand new relationship. So in life, of course, first and foremost, everybody is a mirror for where we are within our own lives and what it is we accept and we tolerate from others. We set the standard by that. So how that fares out in a relationship is when we are on our own journey, and if we are doing our own inner work, we are expanding and opening up our energy field even more. And with that expansion comes experiences where we have significant others, lovers, partners, somebody that we are in a sexual relationship with. And with that, if we are not in alignment or there's a misalignment there, it will cause issues and problems in a relationship. And this is where soulmate twin flame energy can get very distorted and misunderstood. Every one of us has masculine and feminine energy within our body. And the more we heal our own inner traumas, our own inner turmoils, and make peace with ourselves and what has happened through our lives or how we have navigated through difficulties in our lives, that heals us and opens up our vibration. And then when we have a partner or a lover that comes into our field, of course, at the start, it's new, it's exciting, we're meeting somebody new, we're sharing our life experiences with them. But after a time, what can happen is we become a mirror for them and they become a mirror for us. My light is flashing here a lot. And what that means is that all of our unhealed stuff comes out and all of their unhealed stuff comes out. So the garden that we were in and created together, you know, everything smelling of roses, then the thorns and the gnarly roots start to appear. And this is when relationships are really challenged. And this is when we need to dig deeper and find a sense of discernment here, whether this relationship is worth fighting for, worth working for. Now, in life, we will meet a lot of partners, or we can meet a lot of partners in our lives and think, okay, this is it, this is the one, this is my twin flame, my soulmate. But there is a misconception at times that if we meet our soulmate or our significant other, the one that I'm meant to share my life with, it's going to be easy. Well, it's quite the contrary, because a soulmate is going to ignite the light within you, the passion within you, the love within you, but also it's going to shine a huge light on the unhealed shadow aspects within you. So where are you not looking at your own stuff? Where are you not taking full responsibility and accountability for the role that you're playing in your relationship? This is where a lot of the time twin flames and unions come together, and there's this powerful surge of energy through sexual energy, through communication, through the Kundalini activation in the body. But this then is like a switchboard, lights up all of those unhealed parts of us, and then we begin to find our thorns, or even worse, we see the thorns in the other person. And this is where it can be a breakdown or a dissolving or miscommunication happens. So we're going to have to be brutally honest with ourselves in relationships with twin flames. We're going to have to really look at our own stuff and recognize and realize, am I taking full responsibility for myself in this, and the issues that I'm seeing or the cracks that may be appearing in relationship? Am I doing my own inner work to navigate through them? And am I opening up a communication as best I can with my significant other so we can talk through this? Am I being listened to? Is my significant other supporting me emotionally, and am I supporting them emotionally? So it's a huge crash course in love language and in education around that language. And it can be, so it's like this union, and then there's this, could be an obliteration of all of the unhealed, unloved aspects within you. So there may be a brief separation, but trusting, if this is your significant other, there's a natural gravitation back towards each other when you've done your own inner work. Now, how you feel and navigate through this will be different if you're in your divine feminine energy or if you're in your divine masculine energy. But if both parties are willing to do their own inner work, then there can be a reunion and a magic marriage, a holy matrimony of marriage together here, and you co-create and you collaborate and you work together as a team. But if it is not your twin flame, or your twin flame is not at a place in their journey where they're ready, or you're not ready to take responsibility for yourself, and you're pointing the finger and you're blaming others for what's going wrong, then there's no learning there, there's no upgrading, there's no moving into a higher resonance, a higher perspective of thinking. So it's going to be a complete dissolving and a breakdown. We meet and we match people at our own energetic level. There's a powerful saying wanting to come through me now, and it is, we meet people, or we can only meet people as deeply as they are willing to meet themselves. And no matter what perspective we give them, what knowledge, what wisdom, how we try and influence somebody or give our perspective and our insight, if somebody is not willing to meet themselves at their own pain and at their own trauma and at their own level, then it's futile and it's pointless really for a relationship to continue until that person finds their own work and does their own inner journey. So this is where the heartbreak happens, when the realization is, oh my God, my significant other is on a different wavelength, and literally a vibrational wavelength is different. So that's quite important to understand, and it can be quite complex and quite confusing at times. But if we break it down to simpler terms, it's just an energetic vibration. What vibrational field are you resonating in, and what vibrational field is your significant other? Are you helping to heal each other and grow and expand and move into the same vibrational level, which is a timeline? And you want to be always moving into your highest timeline, the best pathway, the best soul path in this lifetime for your highest good, highest knowledge, and highest expansion. But if a significant other is not doing that work, then it becomes a weight around you, it becomes a shackle. They're stopping your growth. They're stopping you from moving forward and actually connecting with somebody that is heart aligned with you. And this is where, the heartbreak comes, if we realize we have to let somebody go, or we don't have to. We may stay in relationships and stay stuck, and then they become stagnant and toxic, and resentment can breed into it, and toxicity. So with this energy today, there's a lot of layers here, but there seems to be a breakthrough, because many of us, particularly if you're watching me speak now, that means you've signed up to my Patreon. That means you are also driven by your own spiritual intuition and guidance. That's why you're here today. There is a breakthrough around this and a change around this. So you have been doing the inner work. You are aware of taking accountability and responsibility for yourself and your life, but with that may have come painful breakdowns in relationships. So what you were able to tolerate in the past before from a significant other has now become intolerable, or maybe there has been, you're one of the lucky ones, your significant other has realized, okay, I need to up my game here, I need to sort my own shit out, and I need to be the provider, the protector, the leader for my significant other. And there is going to be a breakthrough around that. But I do see, for most people watching this, possibly having gone through heartbreak, having gone through a breakdown of a relationship, which has happened to me very recently, broke my heart. But now I'm coming out the other side. I'm seeing my higher self was not for my highest resonance moving forward on my soul path. I'm trusting there is a significant other coming in that's going to be in heart alignment. So it is a sense here of having to have a leap of faith, listening and honoring the guidance of your own heart here moving forward. And with that, trusting when that soulmate connection does come in, there's going to be magic. 2 hearts, 2 stars. I'm getting 2 stars here is significant around our soul. Star seeds, very high resonance souls here watching. A connection there, a cosmic connection are the words I'm getting. Kindred spirit connection coming in, and when it does, it's going to create alchemy and transformation. Powerful card. Let's see what else wants to come through. A sense of renewed energy as well. Okay, so one of the laws of the universe is coming in, the law of least effort, which can be very challenging at times. So we'll do less and accomplish more here. So you're putting your intention out, an energetic intention, an energy in action. I'm intending to open up my space, open up my heart chakra. I'm opening myself up to the universe. I'm allowing the magnetic alignment of my soulmate to come in, but I'm not being holding on to the outcome. So have more of a free flow, playful energy about who the universe is going to bring in here. Trust, there's going to be a resonance and a knowing. So don't try and hold on to a new relationship or somebody that's coming into your field and you're feeling you're getting attached and emotions coming in, and then maybe you're disappointed again. This could be just another karmic energy coming in. The universe is testing you to see, are you really holding steadfast in your heart? Are you really trusting in divine guidance that the right person is coming in? Because the universe absolutely likes to test us and likes to see where we are really at with what it is we truthfully believe we are worthy of and we deserve, because the energy in the universe will always match where we are at. So if we meet somebody steps into our field and we feel like there's some red flags coming up, or there's something not aligning and not resonating, and feel like, oh God, this is kind of behavior like somebody else in the past or stuff, what we can tend to do, as many of us being empaths, is we'll brush it over. We're wanting this person to be the significant other. We're wanting to put them on a pedestal. Don't do that, okay? If anything, take a step back and do less. The less you do, the more they will come to you, the right significant other, okay? There's a different energy here. And particularly for women, in our divine feminine is about a state of being, not doing. The masculine energy within other men, if it's a heterosexual relationship and a man and a woman, by natural law and by natural flow and balance within our bodies, the masculine role is to be action and to provide and to protect and come to us, and the role within the divine feminine is to receive in a state of being. Now, this may be a struggle for many because, you know, we are, as all, I'm very, very sure, watching very independent women and don't need a man to provide for us or any of that. But it's not about that. It's about allowing. We need to move into the divine feminine, to a space and place of allowing. And as I'm saying this, my guides are showing me that there has been so much distortion within nature and manipulation. So within the laws of relationships within human form. But if we are to look at nature, as my guides are showing me, we are to look at simple breaking down of the pollination of a flower. Flower is the representation of the womb being the woman. That opens her flower, opens her nectar, her energy, her beauty. She just radiates when she's in alignment. She knows her worth. The bees come and they pollinate on her and they fertilize her and they receive the nectar from her. She doesn't go looking for them, they come to her. Even in birds or wildlife or animals, it's the males that get their feathers all fluffed up and do their dances. And, you know, even in any type of male and female dynamic in wildlife, the men and the males are the ones that have the brighter colors, because it's their job to woo, being the woman, to woo and to get that woman, to cherish her, to love her. But in our lifestyle right now, this has become very, very distorted. It's always fast. It's always sex is being sold as something like a takeaway, so it's like a fast food literally, and you know, any dating apps or anything you swipe left or right, it's all become very distorted. So don't forget your place. Allow yourself to move deeper into your divine feminine or your divine masculine, and don't dilute yourself or water yourself down or chase anybody. Stay firm within your sensuality and within your essence. So that being, if you're female, allow yourself to be in a state of being rather than doing and looking and trying to get attention from others. Allow them to come to you, so they chase you, so to speak. And if you're masculine, it's definitely time to step up, take responsibility for yourself, and allow yourself, prove yourself to your significant other that you are worthy to protect her, to provide for her, and to lead for her. It may seem to some a little bit outdated, like, is this like the 1940s value of the husband and the wife at home? It's not that at all. There's a misalignment and a realignment wanting to come through here about us finding our true twin flame, our true soul alignment. But there has to be a balancing of the yin and the yang energies here, and at the moment there's many relationships are not working out because it's not that. And if anything, there's a lot of incredibly powerful divine feminine women that are so high in their masculine role because they've had to be the provider, had to be the leader, had to be the protector. And what are they? They're in their high masculine. They're in a very self-survival mode. And with that survival mode, it's impossible to attract your divine masculine energy because you're not in your feminine energy. So there's a rebalancing here wanting to come through about the feminine energy. So do less, ladies, and accomplish more. And if there's any men watching, which I'm sure there will be at some stage, time to buck up and realize and recognize that it's time for you to step into your high masculine role and become the leader, the protector, and the provider that you are designed to be. There's karmic clearing here, and there's a lot of stuff clearing out as well. So as this is happening and as we are calling in our twin flame, there's a lot of old patterns, old stuff coming up here around where relationships did not work. So painful trauma, so heartbreaks you may have experienced. Oops, my earring falling. Heartbreaks you may have experienced in the past. Releasing that. It's no coincidence, the gold ring falling off my ear into my floor. Gold ring for me being representation of marriage, breakdown of marriage. I'm a divorced woman. Breakdowns, okay, breakdowns in relationships. What did not work? Why did it not work? You may be reflecting on that, or old stuff coming up that was painful around that coming up, or maybe made you feel unworthy or less than or not good enough or not pretty enough, or all those aspects or dynamics coming through. Allow those feelings to surface. Allow yourself to be in them. Allow them to move through you. You are clearing a lot of karmic bullshit coming through generations and generations, where the woman has lost her place in the world, has lost her sense of empowerment in the world. And this is clearing through you as well. So powerful stuff happening at the moment. But be thankful and very aware of the blessings in it as well. So this is a blessing around, it's teaching you something. There's something new to learn here. There's something as well wanting to come through about a sense of self-acceptance. Getting the words c'est la vie, which I've never said in my life. Is that whatever will, I'm getting that song, que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see, okay? Surrender, trust. It's not working out. If you matched in with somebody on a dating app, or you're looking for somebody to text you back and you haven't heard from them and you're the woman, fuck it, let them go, let them come to you. Que sera, sera is the energy. Let it go. The right significant other. Don't dilute yourself. Don't make yourself small. Don't dim your light ever again for anybody. Trust in you. Stay in your high energy, in your sense of worthiness, connect it with your higher self, with your open heart, knowing your worth. The right significant other has to come in the right divine timing. It is an energetic, magnetic pull. But don't latch yourself on to lower vibrational energies or water yourself down just for the sake of it, okay? You've been through a lot. This is the energy. So for some of you watching this, it's going to be very significant. You've navigated enough. You've been through enough shit to allow yourself to go back into that same energy again with a different character, a different person playing the role. Okay, so you want to be moving on up into a higher timeline here that's best for you. And when you do, blessings are coming. Absolute blessings. Okay, my lovelies, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining my Patreon. You can look below. I have a lot of healings. I will be uploading most days, and I will be providing as well card readings here a lot, so just keep your notifications on, and they will let you know, Patreon will let you know every time I upload something new here. And I am going to be working more deeply with children and bringing through healings and meditations for children, and also children that are experiencing difficulties with autism or special needs. So if you know anybody, any mom or dad that is struggling right now and think that their child may benefit from listening to my work, then please let them know. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and talk to you all again very soon.